Welcome back to another lecture on culture. Culture is a very, very important topic of sociology. In the previous lecture, the link which will be given below in this video. This is my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it and like this video. In the previous video, we studied the meaning, the definition of culture, and then we discussed the scientific reasons behind culture, that how culture came into being and how it developed. Now we will come to words, the evolution of culture, that how culture evolved. In the previous video, we discussed that humans lived as hunter-gatherers, and gradually uh, they populated the world, they developed religion, they developed tribes, and later they developed agriculture. They, from the Fertile Crescent to the Yellow River Valley in China to Mesoamerica to Indus Valley. So now let us come to the Industrial Revolution, that how culture was impacted by the Industrial Revolution. So after the cognitive revolution, that was 70,000 years ago, and the Neolithic revolution, that was about 12,000 years ago, a very big shift in human culture occurred in the 19th century when industrial revolution started in British Isles in Europe and then spread around the world due to the expansion of British Empire and European colonialism. And the industrialization led to massive migration, urbanization, and massive industrial development, which led to the foundation of modern capitalism and the modern global economy. So, what happened in the cognitive revolution, that human's brain evolved rapidly. Uh, they became intelligent, they became top hunters, and then the Neolithic revolution, these tribes, they discovered agriculture. Uh, the concept of private property was introduced, and civilizations, empires, kingdoms came into being when humans domesticated plants and animals. They invented agriculture, mostly wheat, rice, and corn. Uh, Corn was discovered in Americas, and wheat and rice in Eurasia. So, although in ancient Greece, the Arabs, the Indians, and the Chinese did invent some primitive machines, uh, but industries on a massive scale, they had industries. The Arabs had industries, the Indians, the Greeks, and the Chinese, but it was on a very small scale. We call them cottage industries, but industries on a big scale, on a massive scale, which really tipped the balance uh, in favor of an urban living. Capitalism from a traditional agricultural economy came in the 19th century. A Scotsman named James Watt, you must have heard that watt is the unit of electricity and current. Uh, so it is named after this guy, this Scotsman from Scotland. This guy was observing some women washing clothes with water, and he saw that steam could actually uh, move the towel. So he thought that why not we use steam to build an engine to move bigger objects, and he developed this first steam engine. This is the first steam engine in human history. This is still in the British Museum, if I'm not mistaken. So then this discovery led to train service and then coal mines and then massive industries. And as you know, British Empire, the sun never set on their empire from the Far East to Canada and France and other European powers just spread industrialization and capitalism. Muscle power was replaced by fuels and engines and planes, tanks, fighter pilots, and the concept of company like the East India Company, a Dutch East India Company. All these companies they became so powerful. Uh, even the East India Company it dominated a whole subcontinent. So that was the power of capitalism. It was such a powerful thing, capitalism, because uh, a ruler raises money by taxation, but a company raises money by investment and the law of profit. So, do people like to give taxes? No. Do people like to invest to gain profit? Yes. So that's why the private property company or corporation, it was a very groundbreaking discovery in human history, which changed the face of the world forever.